Mike Quinn, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Quinn. Woo!
Good evening, everybody. How are you? Lots of people are talking about Catholic stuff tonight. So do you know how a Catholic priest and acne are different? Acne only comes on your face after you're 12. Dun-dun-dun. All right, anyway. Just wanted to warm you up. Just wanted to warm you up with a nice, clean family joke there. I'm a former Catholic myself. Gave it up for Lent. Anyway, so I was in the Army for 20 years. I retired, and you heard a veteran prior. He was just a reservist. I was in the real Army. He's back over there smiling. Anyway, so yeah, I was in Iraq twice, and when I was in Iraq, my wife at the time cheated on me. And I came back for mid-tour leave halfway through, and I beat up the neighbor guy, and I drank for 2 weeks straight. And at some point during that, my drunken stupor, I thought it would be a good idea to go get a tattoo. And I went to the tattoo guy really drunk, and I'm like, here's what I wanted to say on my arm. I wanted to say my ex-wife is a whore. Go ahead and put that on there, because I hate her. So he's like, well, geez. So we went on the computer there in the tattoo shop, and we looked it up, and we printed it out, and bzz, bzz, got tattooed, and there it is. And week or two later, I found myself back in Iraq. I couldn't wait to tell my Army buddies, and yeah, look at this shit. And I beat the shit out of the neighbor guy, and you know, and then I went up to the translator dude, the Arabic translator guy in our unit, and I'm like, hey, check out my new ink, dude. And he just starts busting out laughing. And I'm like, yeah, right, yeah. Why you get this put on your arm, Michael? What? I said, because my ex-wife is a whore. You know, she cheated on me. It does not say this. It says there are no search results. So I've been walking around for about 10 fucking years on my arm in Arabic writing that says, and they read it opposite. They read opposite when we. So it says, no search results is what the fuck it says on my forearm there. Because don't be young, drunk, and dumb and make bad decisions. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I had fun in the Army. I did a lot of cool shit, and I turned 21 when I was in the Army, when I was stationed in Korea. And all my high school buddies back here in Pennsylvania, they're all at Penn State, Maine, doing nose candy and drinking beer and strippers and all kinds of fun shit when they turned 21, and I'm filling fucking sandbags in Korea, right? So my sergeants took me out, got me all drunk and shit, and it was great. I don't remember a lot from that night. I do remember waking up in my barracks room the next morning, fully clothed, laying down in my shower in the tub with the shower water hitting me, and my roommate violently shaking me, quick it up, it stinks like shit in here. Mostly because I had to shit my pants. Now look, hey, a lot of us do it on our 21st birthday, I understand, okay, but the thing is, having a roommate, my roommate's name was Goldberg. He could not keep a frickin' secret. Like, dude, it's so embarrassing. He's going around, he had to tell the whole barracks. Everybody's walking around calling me Private Poopy Pants. Do you know what it's like to be in the Army when you're 21 and have someone, your company commander, refer to you as Private Poopy Pants in front of 200 people? Yeah, that shit, that wasn't fun. But it got worse. As the weeks went on, the names evolved. The stench of my 21st birthday shit freaking seemed to, you know, permeate the freaking little base over there in Korea. And then Goldberg, you know, one day I came home, we worked in a motor pool, we turned wrenches and stuff. In my barracks room door, big gray door, written on in big black Sharpie permanent marker said, dirty bath turd. You know, because I shit in the bathtub. So then they called me that for weeks. But you guys have all seen in the military movies, whether it's a Humvee or a helicopter or a tank, the pilot, co-pilot, driver, they have their names on the windshield or wherever, right? So my freaking Humvee, the one day on a Monday coming in, you know, where it used to say PFC Quinn, Private First Class Quinn, stenciled on, they scraped it off and wrote Pennsylvania Turd Pike. Those fucking idiots. I fucking hate them to this day. God. I wish we still used Agent Orange. Man. Oh, jeez. Anyway, so yeah, fun times in the Army. I also, I pumped out 3 kids when I was in the Army. I was very potent. I was very potent. I'm a breeder. I had kids young. So at 21, I became a father. At 26, surprise number 3 came around, and I mean, I was very potent. My sperm could drill a hole through a brick wall. They could. I'm telling you, I was that potent. I got her pregnant. Like those of you who don't know, guys in the room, like there's the birth control pill, and there's this Depo-Provera shot where a woman gets a shot in the leg like every 3 months. It's a get out of jail free card. You can blow loads all you want, right? You don't gotta worry about nothing, right? Well, that's what it is, right? So I got her pregnant on that shit. That's how potent I was. I'd be in the toilet and tug one out, and I'd forget to flush. The next morning there'd be like a little tadpole swimming around in there and shit. And flush that. That's how to flush that fucker down. That's how potent I was. So, yeah, they gave me a vasectomy. That was fun. Well, I don't know about any of you, but my bucket list, I got to check off a milestone when I was in Iraq. I mean, put it on your bucket list. I don't know, sir, if you know what it's like to beat off an 120-degree porta potty, but that, my friend, is something that very few people get to put on their fucking bucket list. I checked the block, I'll tell you what. It's horrible, though. It's a horrible... There's not a lot of privacy in a tent with 30 other dudes, you know? You gotta find your happy time somewhere. You go crazy. So into the porta potty you go. But it stinks like shit in there because you're in 120 degrees and you're in like a little porta potty. They're like a porta potty kind of thing, right? Paint the picture. Paint a nice, shitty picture for you. Yeah, but it gets so bad, like Iraq got up north, it had seasons and it got a little hotter. And then you're in there and it's humid in the north and you're sweating, so it stinks so bad you gotta put your gas mask on. So you're in there and somebody's in the next porta potty and they hear Darth Vader tugging one out. And I became one with the Force every day. It keeps you sane in the combat zone. So, anyway. My dog died recently too. I need no transitions for my jokes, so my dog died. And 13-year-old collie, and he was the only thing that stuck with me through 2 divorces, 2 deployments to Iraq, and that was my buddy. And so I put him down in November. He couldn't walk, couldn't eat. It was his time. I loved him. Rest in peace, Howard. And then like that first bad snow that we got back in like November, when it was like an inch of ice over everything, and then it snowed. Like that day, I'm coming home from work, and I fumbled with my keys trying to get in the door, and I dropped them, and I looked down through the slats in the porch, and I saw something moving. It looked like a squirrel or some shit. I'm like, and then I heard, meow, meow, a cute little kitten, holy shit. My dog, the empty hole in my heart wanted to be filled, and I found a freaking kitten, a stray little cat underneath my porch. What a cute little fucker. I picked him up, and he was shaking and everything, and then I tried to take him out, and he wouldn't let go. Like he was just on me, and he was purring, and I took him inside, I warmed him up, and God, he's such an awesome cat. Little gray cat. And then after a while, he starts doing this cool stuff. I never had a cat before. He starts going, and I never fucking, dude, a cat can fucking beatbox? I'm like, yeah, this cat is being so cool, man. And he's like, I started to do the symbol for him. You know, like, yeah, my fucking cat. And he's like, I'm like, yeah, kitty. And then, blah. So if you want to adopt a cute little gray kitten, go to the West Side Animal Shelter, and you can find that little cute fucker. I didn't know about the fucking... you know. Anyway, how's my time? All right. Well, talked about shit my pants on my 21st birthday. Talked about a vasectomy. Talked about the kitten. Talked about so I'm not originally from this side of the state. I'm from where Yingling's from, Pottsville. You know, you guys, Yingling Beer, America's Oldest Brewery, right? Well, I grew up a couple miles in that same county, Schuylkill County. And I was glad to, when I moved out here a while ago, I was glad to see that there's pierogies out here. Because pierogies, Mrs. T's Pierogies is in my county, Schuylkill County. That's where they're from. That's where they're made. But when I came out here, I was well, hold on. How Polish is the crowd? Everybody knows what a pierogi is, right? Okay. but who knows what a halupki is? Halupki, raise your hand. Halupki? What about halushki? Halushki, yeah? What about garage key? Who's ever eaten a garage key? That's how you open your fucking garage door, okay? Or you need to have really strong teeth for that shit. That's actually my grandmother's joke. Rest in peace, Nana. But yeah, I'm half Polish and half Irish, or I'm half Irish and half black from the waist down. All right, that's a bad joke, bad attempt at humor. I'm sorry, Andy Stuchel. Anyway, so but you know what? You guys kind of like Pittsburgh is. You guys seem like you're more Midwest. You're not the Midwest here. You're still in Pennsylvania. Why do you guys call soda pop? It's not pop. It is not pop. It doesn't say pop anywhere in the bottle. No, it doesn't. Is it Minnesota or is it Minnepop? Now come on. Is it baking soda or baking pop? It's not pop. It's not pop. No, it's not. Okay, what? Okay, let's listen. And you go and fucking you get everything at Giant Eagle. I know. Goddamn. All right, whatever. Fuck. All right. The hell's the big Pittsburgh? All right. Anywho, I got the light. I got a minute to harass you yet. So what do you call that white creamy stuff you put in a sandwich? What is that? That spread? What do you call that? Not Miracle Whip, but it's not mayonnaise. It's mayonnaise. Subway says mayonnaise in a commercial. McDonald's says mayonnaise. It's not mayonnaise. January, February, March, April, June. It's not fucking mayonnaise. Why do you guys say mayonnaise? It's not mayonnaise. No, it's not. Sit down, old man. I'm sorry. It's Hey, if you want some mayonnaise, I'll work out some mayonnaise for you. But don't go spreading that shit in your sandwich, okay? Jesus Christ. If there's a mayonnaise, then what the fuck's womanaise? I know what womanaise is. Hey, I was doing research for this joke, and if you go to Google and search for womanaise, you'll find nothing. But I bought the domain name for womanaise. But I'm in competition with this woman, this young entrepreneurial woman in the University of Wisconsin. She makes and sells a product online. She makes yogurt from the naturally occurring cultures of bacteria in a woman's vagina. That, my friends, is fucking womanaise. All right, thank you. Have a good night. It's mayonnaise. It's mayonnaise. Say it right. Good night.
I swear, if you break another one of my mic stands. Do they have a pill for PTSD?
Focus, Jeffrey.
All right, our next comment.